Good morning, traders. Today is nice Friday, and out of randomly, we have one of the beautiful weather outside right now. It's just pure sun. Like past 4, maybe 3, maybe 4 weeks, it's been rain, super windy, and no sun at all. Not even the little light even. Nope. Just all gray, rain, and wind. And today, no clouds, pure sun. It's just marvelous outside. But let's jump in. So, oil. After those buys, price was hit the DP, going on the highs. You can see price is reaching that area where we get previously rejected, and we have big bullish principle disrespected on those highs. And here I was looking, because you start seeing here how the patterns are starting playing. So bounce price is going. So the first W, what the price is disrespecting, you can see here super nicely. It's the W pattern. So to respect the W pattern, price needs to go above, retest, and start going higher. But you can see here price is after W pattern, price is creating a M pattern. What is bearish pattern? And we close under, retest, and start going lower. So price action is disrespecting the bullish principle and starting respect the bearish principle. Price is now, we have this holder here, price is now closing under the holder and respect retest other side. We have bearish engulfing candlestick pattern. What is showing to me, there is more now going on than just the pattern, and now the structure is changing too. So then again, I was a little bit more patient, looking more information, and I can see the second time when the W pattern is disrespected. You can see here. I didn't want to enter right now here because if you see the structure of the whole, this TP to the structural zone, all this zone so far is still pushing higher. And now you can see how the price is close under here. And then we have a second impulsive, and the second impulse candlestick is closing under this zone. And you can see here we have W disrespected, and you can see this W get disrespected here again. Originally, when this zone here will be active and respected, the price action go above this zone, retest, and start going higher for the longs. But you can see it didn't happen. So my TP, the seller TP was the same where I take the longs previously. Price was going much lower. Stop loss last week high, enter TP, very clean. Now the price was going much lower. This one here for another scalp, absolutely very sharp entry. You can see close under, retest, and price is going. So the price is going bounce, and now what I will see here in the bottom, we have the first W. What is respected? The first W the whole way down, all the price action down. That's the first W what we are respecting. And you can see here, that's the second W what we create. But the important bit is to looking at the lows. We create the equal lows there. It's a very, very good. It's a very good sign for the bullish, the long ideas. And after the nice bullish engulf, bullish candlestick, the second leg up, I enter, and again my TP was back to the same zone. So I'm using the same zone for here entries, for here TP, and for here TP, all in one same zone. And you can see price is now making the breaking structure movement. We break the highs. Price is making now here a retest, 618 retest, and we have W inside. Another good entry, re-enter, exactly. If you remember that place here. And you can see now this place here, exactly the same behavior. So secondly, we have gold. Yesterday trades, entry very sharp, good place to enter, but you can see we didn't reach the 250 flat. And you can see here the price almost create enough pressure to go through that, but the fear was still strong in here. You can see the W is almost respected, and then we have impulse candlestick, close under, and then boom, stop out. Here I have another opportunity. I was thinking, why not to enter? No retest. And if you look in the structure, the same. Again, I'm using the same zone a lot. You can see that here the same zone here was TP, and now a little bit more future, the same zone was the entry point. But today is Friday, so it's something's going on there. So far, the pattern. So the pattern is complete. And here you can see there is the same pattern what we have here, because the price action is still between this top and this low, and that's the, it's like a neighbor. And you can see here when we take this one, so it's showing us a bearish confirmation. If you put the trend line here, you can see we see the bearish information there, because we close under and retest the opposite side. Now maybe you can think like, oh Doge, why you don't take the trade out here or somewhere there? Why you let your trade go into the stop loss? I think the simplest answer is that's how my mind is working. If I have idea and I have a logic behind that, and I developmenting the further action. So for me, the logos, the point of the truth is enter, stop loss, and take profits. So I'm letting my developmenting going, to the point of stop loss or take profits. I'm not taking the trades out here or here or here, because it's about the psychology and about the mindset. I'm not self-doubting my thoughts or my ideas. I'm letting complete. It's a stop loss or take profit. I'm not gonna take halfway out and self-doubting my development. It's gonna be the 100% or it's gonna be the stop loss. Otherwise, if you keep doing that, just if you see like this candlestick, oh, I'm taking my trade out, you're not completing your own development. So the meaning is you're not learning the moment. You almost are stuck there, and more you do, so the more difficult your trading gonna be, because in the future, if you take the next trades or next trade and next and next and next, you starting more self-doubting because, oh, I'm not sure it's gonna go that direction or that direction, and you can miss a lot of opportunities, good opportunities. Always trust your mind, and if you development something here, just let it go. Stop loss or take profit. Because in the future, if you're self-doubting yourself and you don't have the truth between you and your mind, it's a problem for trading, definitely. So this is open. Next Dow Jones. The last one was the sell what to take here. So here we can see the two longs what to take here. Going long now at this point was the all-time high already. So the price is going all-time high. This trade was here it was super good, clean, because you can see how the W pattern is now under the line what I have here. The W is under, and you can see the second one is above it, and the third one is above it, and then you can see we close nicely above it, and we have beautiful retesters there. And because we don't have structure here, you can see the line is 300 flat. So I'm using the psychology numbers there. 48, 300 flat. And you can see when the price is creating the new high, prices start bouncing, playing around, and what is happening here? Big impulsive candlestick, close under, and then retest. Absolutely beautiful entry point. Like this one here, super clean. Stop loss last week high, and boom, back here. Even you can see, even this one was, but that's not the point. But you can see the possibilities there. Next, GJ still open as it was like this week here. What? It was exactly in the point. Trade is still open. It's going on here a lot. Why I take this trade here? You can see here when I'm taking out, you can see here price is doing, it's a W, not the beautiful one, but it's still a W. You can see here it's still a W. You can see here W, 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 and then my entry W. So every point when the price action is pulling back, we're creating W pattern, W pattern, W, 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 W. And that was the reason. And the same time, after this push here, we break all those rejections here. And then price is pulling back, retesting the structure opposite sides, and at the same time creating a W structure. Silver gets top out. So here can be, I put the line here to have maybe this retest exactly what gold was doing, but so far price action is it's not there. But here you can see the price is creating W. The next behavior point is the breaking structure, and price is right now very similar like a W here. It's in the mid developmenting. But here is same what the gold buy was, very close to the TP. And then this TP was from the previous structure here, very close. If you hold, for example, this trade will be very healthy trades, but I wasn't there when this was happening. I wasn't in the computer. This one very healthy. You can see here like the entry points so clean, and you have multiplies entries. First you have a W here, very beautiful close above, nice wick down, nice retest, and then you have a structure here, nice. And then to take that trade, you can see don't break any lows, and the structure is building up pretty nicely. Don't break lows, and the price is going higher, going higher, going higher, and going higher. It's a very nice curve here. And yeah, that's it. That's the information for those trades. BTC. Yesterday I was looking that moment here, but I didn't trade. It's been a long time when I trade the BTC. Nice W here. Close above retest, and the retest was failing. You can see here retest is failed, and then you have this crazy impulsive and close under. The last time when I looked at BTC was here, was 25, yeah, somewhere here. They sell here, like if you take this retest sell, this one here, you can see the opportunities was all the way down here, even more. Yeah, all those lines, and the price can go even lower. All those lines are somewhere here will be the TP with stop loss. Last week high. I will take this one here. Stop for the stop loss. This one. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Overall, when we look at the gold, so overall the big buy is still in. The big one here, still in. And the same thing what we just did with the GJ, all those W's in the bottom. You can see here too. You can see W in the bottom, W in the bottom, W in the bottom, W, W, and then W here. You can see bounce. My entry is the W. And the same thing with the highs. Price is breaking nicely higher, 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 higher. Gives us a nice curve here to go. Ready for. And the previous, when the price is going bounce lower, you can see here we have pretty straight bottom there. Again, very good. And then here we can see the first breaking structure. And overall, it is a W2 if you're looking. We have a nice strong W in here. Bounce, bounce, bounce. strong W in the bottom. But that's nice Friday video. Definitely, and definitely go out in the nature because it's weekend. Barefoot, have a little bit swim. Even when the water is too cold, don't think, just jump in. There's no time to think because if you start thinking and thinking about the perfect time, nope, there is not such a thing like a perfect time. You're gonna just do it and then you will figure out and go out with your friends and family and enjoy the weekend. I will finish and do the same thing. Thank you and ciao.